54% of Americans read below a 6th grade reading level, and most people try to sell stuff using words that are too big for their prospects to understand. So imagine this, if someone came up to me and started speaking in Russian, what are the chances that I'm going to give them money? 0. Because I don't understand what they said. And here's the thing, they could have pitched me on the most amazing deal that was a perfect fit for my goals and my needs, but I understood none of it, so I would never actually buy. And I see this as a problem all the time with our clients. So they're med spa owners, they're all nurses, they have big fancy degrees, and they're super smart, which is great when it comes to being experts at their craft. But when it comes to selling, it can actually be a double-edged sword. And you can lose a lot of sales if you use big, confusing words. This is so important that I actually ran our entire sales script through an app that tells me the reading grade. And I try to get it as low as possible, ideally below 3rd grade. Even terms that are as common as volume or definition, I would honestly rather ask someone, do they want to add more size or shape to their lips? Because if someone has to stop for even just 1 second to process what I just said and what it meant, instead of just absorbing it and following along as I'm trying to sell them, I would rather just decrease that friction. So if you do this with all of your scripts, all of the text that you send out, all the emails that you send out, you will convert way more people. And if you're thinking that you don't want to dumb your language down, or that anybody who doesn't understand what you're saying, you wouldn't want them as a customer anyway, then you're thinking about it the wrong way. There's a bunch of millionaires who can't write or can't read that well. And on the other side, there's people who know a lot of big words and you wouldn't want them as customers. There's a great quote that says, if you can't explain it to a child, then you don't understand it well enough. And if you think that smart people are going to get offended by the fact that you're using language that's easier to understand, they won't. They'll just use less of their brain power to understand what you said. And everyone else who wouldn't have understood now can understand and actually buy. So you never want to try and sound smart. You want to be clear, not clever.